What's up, everyone? Dominic again. Today is February 10th, 2014, and I haven't put up any vlogs lately, so this is my second vlog. I just haven't had any topics to really talk about, I guess, like I wanted to. So I actually finally came up with some, and with it being the week of Valentine's Day, which is Friday, I figure, I have a couple things I could talk about. But I'll leave the Valentine's Day one for the end. So one of the ones I wanted to talk about was clubs, because I just recently, like a couple weeks ago, I went to a club with my friend Mike, and we went, and there was a couple things we kind of experienced, and it was just like a little, offsetting in a way. So one of the things is people who go to the clubs, and what they'll do is they'll stand. They tend to stand. And it's not the people who stand on the outer part would bug me, because obviously, they're kind of out of your way. They're not, blocking you from, dancing with your friends. No, I'm talking about the people if, you're in the middle of the dance floor and all of a sudden you have just some random person, especially if they're like 2 feet taller than you. I know that's over exaggerating, but maybe a foot taller than you, and they're just like standing between your friends, and you're like, okay, do you not see, I know you're tall, but do you not see us like trying to dance here, kind of thing? And they just go and they look, and they're like, they got their drink in their hand, just, I'm thinking like, dude, you can't just stand on the side or whatever, and not block everybody's view. So, but there's this one guy, probably like maybe a couple inches shorter than me. For some odd reason, I don't know if this dude was drunk or not, but he seriously just kept walking in front of me. Like, he had to have walked in front of me at least 40 times that night. Like, he was just back and forth and back and forth. And Bailey's, because we went to Bailey's in Temecula, so everyone who lives in the Temecula area, Marietta, Lake Elsinore, in this small region here, you know the place, at least maybe been there once or heard about it. And it's not a very big place inside, especially on the inside. On the outside, it's a little bit more open. You got the patio, you got the fire pits, all that. But anyway, this dude, he just kept walking by. He must have been by himself, or if he had friends with him, he wasn't with them for very long, because he just kept fucking wandering back and forth and back and forth. And every single time he stopped right in front of me, and it was just like, dude, can you move to the side, or move somewhere else? And like I said, I didn't see a drink in his hand, but the way he was kind of moving, though, you just tell he was on something, or just had too much to drink. And then you just see him trying to dance with chicks, and then they would just kind of reject him, and the girls would play the, oh, I'm with her, or, I'm not interested, or they wouldn't say that, but, oh, I'm just here with my girlfriends, or my boyfriend's coming back, blah, blah, blah. But, but I don't know why. I don't know why they do that, why they just can't stand on the outer portion, and let the people who want to dance actually dance. So, that's one of the things that bugged me that night. What was another thing? Oh, the way people dress. Okay, so usually when you go to a club, they have a dress code. And it's, basically sometimes they want a collared shirt, they want nice shoes, and they maybe want dress pants, depending on where you go. Sometimes it'll be a casual place where I can wear something like this, my jeans, and my Nikes. No big deal. But same place, Bailey's. I remember, I don't know if it was that night, it might have been a different night. There was a guy who came, and he had a shirt like this, because over there at Bailey's, they want you to have a collared shirt. As far as the pants and the shoes, it doesn't really matter, but they mainly want you to have a collared shirt. So there was a guy there, he actually had a t-shirt like this, wasn't collared, and he was wearing sandals, and he was wearing shorts. And I'm looking, I'm like, okay, they let this guy in, but they kicked 2 other people out because for some stupid reason, I don't know. I remember one time in San Diego, we had a friend who had a nice dress shirt on, he had some dress shoes on, but the fact that, I guess where his ankles were, his pants were too baggy, and literally maybe had an extra bulge. So it's like, oh, sorry, they're too baggy. And I'm like, alright, well, that dude over there just walked in and he just had a t-shirt, really? It was for my birthday, and I wanted to go there. And they're like, sorry, well, we can't do anything because it's the guys at the door. So I tried to talk to the guys, and they're like, oh, well, they were too baggy. And I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck it. So we ended up leaving. But again, it's like, I know for that place, it's kind of like a restaurant prior. So maybe he was there already, and then he just stayed in, so they couldn't really kick him out because he was already there. But I just think it's stupid. Like, if you're gonna have a dress code, uphold to it regardless. You know, don't let, oh, okay, well, because you were here, you know, you have a free pass. No, dress accordingly, you know, and have your restrictions. Don't just let certain people go. Women, I mean, women can go to a club, you know, with almost nothing on. And let's be honest, that is true. Like, everywhere I've gone to a club, you know, they'll almost have nothing on and they'll be fine, or they can wear jeans, and, you know, I mean, let alone they won't be baggy jeans, but it's just jeans in general, so they can get away with anything. You know, they can go in jeans, or they can go in a nice dress, whatever. But a thing that we noticed, though, I don't know, these two chicks, they looked out of place, and I guess it's a style that's kind of trending around right now for the women, is she had pants that, like, went over her belly button. They were kind of like way up here, and it was kind of like her top was like almost like under her boobs. So you had like maybe this portion here covered, just showing the skin. And you know, usually people who go, they'll have clothes that fit them. Whether you're, whether you're someone who's you know, a smaller portion, you know, smaller type, you know, you wear clothes accordingly, or even if someone's a little bit bigger, you know, I mean, even then they'll wear something, you know, that still fits them right, and it doesn't, you know, they don't overexpose themselves, you know, in a way that they shouldn't, you know, because it's just weird, and I've seen that. But for this chick, I mean, her stomach, just the way, it kind of looked like she was expecting, I don't think she was, but her style was completely different. And I'm not trying to bag on her style, it just, she looked completely out of place. And her friend, I don't know, she had a bun, and her bun was like way more than usual buns that you would see. So like, this was a huge ass bun on her head. It just did not look right. So I mean, I don't know, their style was completely off. And again, I'm not bagging on it. It's just, I guess it's different for me because I'm not used to seeing that. So they just looked out of place. What else? There was one, actually, I'm pretty sure a lot of people, I know I've showed a few people, it wasn't at the club, but there was this thing going around on the internet where this, let's say, as ludicrous, and I've told people this is how I describe, you know, more bigger person. Ludacris would even say himself, you know, a healthy person. And apparently this one woman that they've taken pictures of, I don't know if it's the same woman, but she basically used a wife beater as bottoms. And I was like, oh my god, that's a little disturbing. And people were like, what the hell? And I'm like, yeah, that's, you know, it's pretty bad. So actually, let me see if I can look at on here real quick, see if I can find the image. And like I said, it's a pretty bad image. Wife beater shirt when you type it into Google. Oh, nope. As skirt. Let me put as skirt. As skirt. Let's see if that pops up. Yes, okay, here we go. It's like the second picture on here. And like I said, it's a little disturbing, and I was like, really? And I honestly don't think this was photoshopped. I think this is the legit thing. So let me see. Let me step behind the camera and see if we can get that there. So, you know, here's her top here, and then it looks like she's wearing another wife beater there with her cheeks completely like hanging out. And I don't know about you, but if I would not find that style whatsoever attractive. So that's just like to me. Luckily I have not seen that in person yet, hopefully not. knock on wood. So, but yeah, it was something else. So, next thing, next topic would be okay. So I like filming, whether or not it's filming my dogs, you know, just messing around downstairs, or if I sometimes go, like recently, the couple hikes that I went on, I actually filmed a little bit of stuff there. I actually posted a video when I went on my last hike in Torrey Pines. I did a small video, I put it up on Facebook. But again, I like filming, you know, taking pictures or whatever, catching the moment kind of thing. But also, what I want to do is do like small skits, you know, like all this stuff you see on YouTube or whatever about a certain situation. Reckless Tortuga on YouTube, I love their stuff. The Online Gamer, it's about a gamer who's really into like Call of Duty and shit. You know, it's all based on video game for that series, the Online Gamer. But I want to do stuff like that, and there's certain ideas I've talked with my friends about, you know, doing something like that. And one of the things I wanted to do, and this is kind of not just with my friends, well, I guess you obviously say my friends, but different types of friends. The new song that, well, it's not new. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. The song Pharrell just came out with, Happy, from the Despicable Me 2 soundtrack. He basically had done his music video for it, and it looks like just a bunch of random people. You know, obviously they pick certain people just to dance, and they're not even professional dancers, most of them, because you see it looks like a set of twins who just do cartwheels, and it's for the full amount of the song. They're just kind of dancing, you know, whatever, most of the part they're doing cartwheels. But what I wanted to do something with like maybe my family, get them into it, like play the song in full, and you know, shoot certain shots with them. Maybe get my friends from like Oceanside, have them do a couple shots, and then maybe a few friends that are up here in this area do a couple shots, and then even my coworkers, you know, which I don't know if they'd be interested, but again, it's something funny, you know. There's really no certain way to act. It's just dancing in the video, and like I said, I mean, it's something cool, something different that I would want to do. Something to kind of like build my profile, I guess you can say, and then edit it, and you know, and I don't have the best editing system. I don't even know. I think I have like a Windows Movie, which I don't even think that's great, but again, something just small to put together, you know, just something I like doing. So if anyone's interested, you know, in doing that, like I said, I'll talk about it more. Either I'll put it on Facebook or something like that, or even, you know, personally talk to you guys when I see you. And we'll do it that way. So, and the last topic, Valentine's Day. So again, it's the 10th. Valentine's Day is on Friday, so it's 4 days away. This is actually going to be my second year where I'm not with somebody. So I'm kind of I guess you could say I'm used to it. And also, if you're not with anybody, don't feel down, you know. I mean, worst comes to worst, you don't get to spend it with anybody, you know, that you truly care for. And what I've learned, the best way to take care of that, which I want to do, and I'm suggesting this to my coworkers, if you guys are interested, we can, for everyone who's single, if you guys want, we can all go out as a group, like maybe like Buffalo Wild Wings, or, you know, it doesn't have to be fancy, you know, just like a Buffalo Wild Wings, a TGI Fridays or something like that, and we can have like a dinner for all the single people. I went to a place in Carlsbad called Coyotes, and one of their menus was pretty funny, and it was titled as I Hate Valentine's Day menu. So it was like the bitch beer, you know, you're an asshole shot or something like that. You know, just funny little names that they had, you know. And again, I highly doubt I'm going to have anybody this year, so I'm not tripping on it and anything like that. So if anyone's interested in doing that, like I said, I will, you know, it'd be great, something different. I've never done that before as a group, you know, get a bunch of single people together and go hang out. So, that would be pretty cool. And, so yeah, if anyone's interested with that, you know, go for it. Go for it. Hit me up and let me know. That's what I meant to say. Let's see. But one of the more important lessons I've learned, though, when it comes to Valentine's Day is that, yeah, it's a holiday to show, you know, that you love somebody, or even, you know, if you're single, that's how you put it, if you're single, not that if you're single, but, you know, it's also nice to show them on that day that you care for them. But I guess what I'm trying to get at is, like I said, what I've learned is, just because it's Valentine's Day shouldn't be the only day that you show that you actually care about somebody. If you truly love somebody, you want to show them each and every single day that you're with them that you care for them. Whether it's you know, gifts from here and there, little surprises, tickets to their favorite show, you know, favorite concert, you know, buying them something that they really like, you know, whether it be a video game, whether it be a watch, or, you know, or even making something for them, you know, that truly came from their heart and they know that you actually appreciate it. You know, stuff like that. Do stuff like that for them on a regular. Don't just do it on Valentine's Day, because the little things like that actually mean a lot. And for some people, they don't understand that, and they take it for granted. And that's a problem that a lot of people, in which personally I also did. I'm not gonna lie, I've done that in the past where I've taken stuff like that for granted, and it's a shitty feeling. So, but again, show, you know, if you're with somebody, show them you love them every day, not just on Valentine's Day, you know, because yeah, it's, you know, a lot of people do. They only do celebrate it on Valentine's Day, where they really go big and go all out and do the, you know, they do the roses, they do the chocolates, they get like a fancy restaurant and all that. But, you know, I mean, for some people, maybe they don't have that kind of, you know, money to do that on a regular. But even then, you can always do something small and similar. Maybe like, I don't know, like a picnic. Go out on a picnic somewhere, which obviously that doesn't cost very much money, because you just buy little snacks here and there and just maybe go to the beach to have the picnic, or go to a park, you know. But again, you know, don't just show them on that day. You know, show them every single day, you know, that you do truly care about them and that you love them, you know. And that's one of the ways you'll probably keep a really good relationship, you know, show that you truly care about that person. So, but again, the offer is out there for Valentine's Day. If anybody wants to do that as a group of all the single people, whether it's coworkers or whether it's friends, if you guys want to do that, you can hit me up on my Facebook. If you have my number, just text me or call me, whatever, do that. So, but I think it'd be pretty cool, you know, and so it's not like you're leaving anybody out. You know, everyone has something to do on the day, but if they don't want to do it and they just want to stay in and treat it like any other day, by all means, that's fine too. But I'd figure I'd just put that out there, you know, just get a group of friends to have fun and kind of laugh at the holiday once for the, you know, because usually I'm with somebody, but like I said, the last 2 years I haven't been, so it's different. And even before that was like 6 years prior, where I had like a 3-year gap and I didn't have anybody, you know, for 3 years straight. So again, it's different, but I'm trying to make the best of it though, you know. Shouldn't be down about it and, you know, be all just sad and depressed. You know, try to make the best of it, treat it like a regular day, or, you know, like I said, like what I want to do, go out with a group of friends, a bunch of single friends, and do it that way, and then, you know, you're not alone. So I think that's it. I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. Hopefully I can come up with, again, I know I said I wanted to do this like more on a bi-weekly kind of thing, but I just haven't had anything to really talk about. So hopefully this will make up for it. And if anything, I will hopefully have a video maybe another week or two. Maybe I'll do something with me working out and talking about that or something like that. So, which be, again, something different, more different. I mean, it's a vlog, so it's just about whatever, you know. So with that said, hopefully everyone has a good week. And for the people who wanted, either interested in going to the dinner or doing a dinner thing for Friday for Valentine's Day, hit me up. Or if you're even interested in doing the, you know, it sounds interesting to do the happy video that I want to do, also let me know with that, you know. And like I said, I mean, it's just, that one's just for fun, you know, dancing however you want to dance to the music or whatever. Like I said, if you actually go on there and put Pharrell and Happy, he actually does it 24 hours straight. Well, not straight. They do one they do have his original music video, which they kind of put together, you know, within the length of the song, and then it'll say like happy at 12 a.m., happy at 1 a.m., and like for 24 hours there's like, so I'm assuming there's 24 different videos. So I mean, I didn't watch all of them. I watched maybe like one or two, but they're all like an hour long. So, and like I said, it was pretty interesting. You just see random people like dancing and stuff like that, and they're not, none of them are professional. I think some of them maybe have a dancing background, but I think the first video I watched, again, there was two twins who were just doing like fucking cartwheels, and they looked confused. They didn't really know what to do. Like, they would just kind of like, you know, kick or whatever, and then they sat down for like, they literally like stood up and, or they sat down and then stood up on a crate that was there at the gas station. So it's a pretty cool video, like the way they did it. So if anyone has time, you know, maybe look at, I think it's the 12 a.m. one. It's either the 12 a.m. or the 1 a.m. And they're at the gas station for the full hour, and they just have random people come in. Once the song ends, you know, then they do another person, then they do another person. So, you know, anything, check it out. If Pharrell Williams ever gets this, you know, I did it for you. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, like I said, if anyone's interested in that, anyone's interested in the Valentine's Day thing, let me know. Hit me up. Got my number. Got my Facebook. And we'll go from there. Alright? So, everybody enjoy their week. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.